Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I'm here to do a reading for the collective for Wednesday, October 27th, 2021. I'm going to use my Halloween deck, aka my black deck. And we will see what we see. This deck is based on the Rider-Waite deck. And yeah, we'll see what we're going through. I've changed things up a little bit in my house. So yeah, things might look a little bit different. I feel like I need to put some kind of something interesting here, but whatever. Yeah, so let's see. What do we got going on for all of us on this Wednesday? We have the devil. Dun dun dun. The devil. All right. Wow, that's a fun way to begin. What about the devil? What about the devil? Four of Pentacles. Huh. Huh. Um, Let me get one more. See if I can. Six of Wands. Okay. It makes me think that there's something going on here where this could be someone that we're dealing with who is prone to making poor choices, who is very caught up in, um, you know, immediate gratification and someone who potentially is very, they have obsessive tendencies. They could be have addictive tendencies as well. And it makes me think that you see this, or somehow you figure out how to deal with this, or you're aware of it and you're like, "Oh, okay, I'm going to hang on to what I have. I'm not going to let myself be chained to this character anymore. I'm going to walk away." Uh, you may not have much left after walking away. And so you're just kind of like, okay, this is what I know I have. Um, you know, and hanging on very tightly to it. And this is a card of victory, of success and reward. So it makes me think that you kind of got out in the nick of time. You got away with the little that you had left. And that in itself is worth a pat on the back. Is You're being celebrated for putting yourself first. Let's see. Let's keep going. What else do we have? Three of Swords. Yeah, there was some heartbreak here. Somehow you were this devil, probably someone who was very alluring and left you feeling like out left. It just stabbed you in the heart. Um, Broke your heart. Let's see. We have the Page of Pentacles. Um, the Page of Pentacles. Pages are about communication, can be about a new beginning. Um, it's like, after having been through this, hmm, it's being dedicated and devoted to prosperity, and seeing the results of that, putting in the effort, being willing to do what you need to do to get where you want to go. I'm looking here. There could be a narrative here where or a storyline for some, that it has to do with someone that you're dealing with who is all the things I said, kind of embodies this devil energy. And they turn out to be kind of they're all about themselves. They're all about hang doing being self-serving, because this can be a card of not being willing to share. It's the miser. It's being clinging very tightly to your stuff, and to even your way of being. And there's some kind of, and it's like this person gets rewarded for it. It's sort of one of those things where you feel like, is there even justice in the world? It's painful to watch. It's heartbreaking, because maybe you dealt with the fallout from this person, where you're like, wow, I was really generous with you, and you couldn't share even a single little bit with me. um, but no matter what, regardless of what the storyline is, there's this it feels like there's this new beginning, being dedicated to creating, to taking the lesson from the pain and starting something new, going in a new direction. Um, the Hermit. Yeah, after all of this drama, whatever went down with this devil and the heartbreak, you're taking the time to go within, to gain some wisdom. You could be literally taking yourself out of um, social situations, just spending time alone, shining the light on things that you don't really understand, trying to figure out what happened, how you could avoid this kind of situation in the future, um, becoming more wise because of it ultimately. And the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. This is a card of, it can be a soulmate, um, someone who it's harmonious partnership in some form. Often it is um, having trouble with words today. It's People think that it's like a romantic thing, and it can be, but it's not necessarily. It's just someone who is willing to share what they have with you, and vice versa. There's a reciprocal thing going on here. Hey, Jojo. Welcome. Good to see ya or read ya. What about this Two of Cups? Strength. Um, Maybe this Two of Cups is kind of what you're thinking about as you go within. You're like, I want someone who's on the same page as me. I want someone who gets me. Um, because this devil that you were dealing with, not on the same page. They didn't get you. You discover you didn't really get them. Um, and it's requiring strength to maybe build yourself back up again, to get the courage to be willing to open yourself up after you've been through this heartbreak. It can be a little bit difficult to trust again, and yet that's what's supposed to happen. That's what we're meant to do in this life. We go through the pain and the heartbreak, but we're not supposed to let it stop us. We're not supposed to shut down because of it. We're supposed to learn from it and understand that there's something so much better coming. But it does require strength. It definitely does. Oh, it does. Where are we at? And we get the sun. Yes. Yes. You drawing upon that strength and that courage, that ability to deal with your own fear, um, around what you might potentially encounter in the future. It's actually great because you are moving towards ultimate happiness abundance, um, reward in your own right. And this is so much bigger than anything that came before, whether this was your own kind of initial outcome. Because I feel like, because the Three of Swords came after the Six of Wands, it makes me feel like it was a it was a false sense of victory, and this is the true victory after having really gone within and done that introspection, that inner work. um so fear not. It's gonna work out. um and you will be so much better for it in the long run. So anyway, there's your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I wish you a good Wednesday wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share. Bye.